Alright, guys, we are back. Sorry about leaving so quickly. In the first part, had some things with the family going on that required my attention. Um, but I am back and I am ready to move forward. Let me just turn off this other computer's sound. There we go. So now that's done. Um, I took a few moments to kind of figure out what was going on, and I did. I found out what was going on. As you can tell, I added a self note there. I don't think I really needed it. Um, but what was going on was actually in the montage, so let's go take a look at it. Um, I forgot to add. This is really stupid. I feel dumb for it, but I forgot to add it to a group. That's legitimately it. A group saying, "Oh, it's the animation's gonna play over the entire body." Um, which, by the way, if there's a way to target an animation from the body, just the body, without the legs, and without the head, I really need to find out if that's even possible. I really want to know that because I have an attack animation that looks really good when you're standing in one place, and when you're moving around and you're attacking, it looks so weird. So yeah. Anyway, so I got that. After I did that, I switched this node, which is a delay, to a timeline, and it works fantastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for all of these, and I'm gonna choose it for it to play from start, because if you choose to play, what's gonna happen is it's gonna play correctly the first time, and after that it's gonna just instantly go through without even using the timeline at all. Um, and the reason behind that is that uh, I really don't know actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's really the way it's set up. Play from start. If it has a play from start button there, then obviously that means if you play it a second time, it's gonna just instantly play and it's not gonna go all the way through. I think this is like the play one is like a one-time countdown thing, and play from start allows it to be used over again. Um, so yeah, instead of doing update, which I think fires all the time, I'm gonna use finished. So when this timeline finishes, right now in the inside is set for 5, but I think what it does is it plays whatever value returns from here, um, which I have connected to new time. And what I'm hoping is that this value is actually the length of the animation. I mean, that's what I kind of gathered. So anyway, none of that's connected though. I want to show you that this one is working first. Then we'll go to those there. Um, Come on. All right. And then I'm gonna try a setup with this guy. Since I'm not planning on parenting I'm not planning on making children from this one here. So I'm gonna try something with this. Right now, let's jump in there. He's gonna come towards me. He's there. He attacks. Now he's waiting. He attacks. Alright, so now I have an enemy that can attack me, but it does no damage, and it's kind of slow. So what I'm going to do is, if this works correctly, I could... 1.2. Let's see what happens with this. And what that's going to do is that's just going to play the animation a lot faster. And this needs to be... It's going to come down to this. This needs to be a lot faster. Let's actually test out what this is doing. Alright, comes close to me. You know what? That is playing through 5. So this part is not working at all. So if that's the case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here to my you know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I want to disconnect these guys here. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna set you to 2.5 seconds. And the animation itself is probably not even close to being that long. Yeah. We'll set you to 2. I really don't think any of these animations is over 2. I think there is a few that are like 1.9 seconds. So, came over. He's attacking a lot faster now. Now, I'm going to make a note. I'm going to open up right here because I like to do this, and I'm going to put this over here so you guys can kind of see my note. And I'm going to say enemy notes after attacking branch no, I'm gonna cast to player or player or current attacker. I'm gonna cast to the player. I'm gonna branch is player attacking. True. AI move. True. Move out of way or dodge animation. Now I don't have this set up in my thing, but I really want to make them a little bit more mobile. I need to check my animations to see what I have available to me. Idle. This seems to be kind of the walking animation there. Stand. So I don't have any kind of dodge, defend animation or anything like that. So I can't really do the second part, which really sucks. And the one thing I need to do is find out how to go about making the player, the enemy move out the way. There's a lot of different ways you can do. AI move to, and I'm gonna get. Yeah, there we go. Reset attack. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start getting this ready. I'm gonna test this out. I wanna get all actors of class, and I want to search for my third person mode. No. Third person character, because that's the one I'm using by default. Yep, that's the one I'm using by default. Now I'm going to go in here. He is already open, but I'm going to go in here and I'm going to create a new variable, and it's going to be called attacking question mark attacking, and I am going to add you to the, apparently I didn't make a test. battle class. I mean, category. What's in this one? I want you to be. I want you move. God damn it. Oh, for some reason that's not working. Oh well, it doesn't freaking matter. This just a little, you know, try to keep this in order. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to here, and I'm gonna get in order to get whatever get any of the blueprints that are of this class, and then I'm going to cast to third person character. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get attacking, which is what we just made. This is the only way we have access to this variable. And what this variable is a bool, and it's asking true or false. This is going to be set whenever the player attacks. This is going to, ring true, and it's going to be connected to the branch. The enemy is going to see this in a branch. And after I'm done with this, I'm gonna duplicate this and I'm gonna send it on its own. And as this is connected to a tick, which like I said, I don't like doing this. I actually use timelines all the time. I'm not gonna deal with that right now, but I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna connect this to a tick timeline that runs on its own, and from there it's gonna search all the time whether or not the player's attacking, and it's gonna try to move away from the player. If he's attacking, like a dodge, kind of a simulated dodge. And if this is true, you're gonna want to move away from the player. You're gonna get a reference to yourself. Now I'm gonna move this up here considerably. I like having this kind of organized in a way. Get actor location. Nope, not yet. Don't rush. I'm gonna add. Connect that there. And let's see. Random. No. My spelling was bad right then. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out off the top. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to have this go. Now, what I'm thinking is I get the location of yourself, and you would add to the X or the Y, because I think Z is up. After that gets done auto saving. Yeah, Z is up, so you would add to the X or the Y in order to go. But how do you know where to add? Because you don't know. you don't know player location. So I got the player's location right here, and then I was thinking, well, if I get the player location, then I can add or subtract from the player's location in order to do it. In order to kind of figure that out. What I would need to do is get the direction the player is coming towards you, and I don't really know how to do that yet. So I'm not. It would probably take me a while in order to figure that part out. So what I'm gonna do for right now is I'm gonna choose between one of these two ways, and I'm gonna choose get player direction, and I'm gonna add 200 to both X and Y. And eventually we'll be able to test this out. We can't test that out right now because the player can't attack. Or go to the player. This all should already work, even though it's not connected to anything and there's no animation. So I could actually go to press 1, battle, attacking, set. To true. Then I would go here, attacking, set, and that's automatically false when that box isn't checked. So now I'll connect all these guys here. And if this doesn't work, all I gotta do is just delete that, the bool. And, so this isn't like too much extra work. That's the one key, so he's gonna come up to me, he's gonna attack. The thing is, he's already... so that's not really working. On top of that, I have this, every time he attacks, the camera kind of fucking does this weird stuff. I already had that problem once before. So what I'll do, let's make this kind of drastic to see if this is actually working. I'm going to pull the player off screen. Or actually, I'm going to pull it right here. And I'm going to go right here. Set debug mode. So yeah, that's not really doing what I need it to do. So I'm going to pop that back in there, and that's already correct. So I don't need to mess around with that. What needs to happen is this is firing all the time, so that's going to do its thing. I need to set something before this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this tick off here, which is the starting point. Branch. Let's see how long this is. Almost 20 minutes, huh? Branch, and I need to know I want to put this right about there for right now. Alright, let's see. How am I going to make this work? He's going to keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking. Aha. What I'm gonna do, this needs to go to here, and true should do this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this part right here, and I duplicated it, and now I put it right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast to him first things first. And if I attack, he's gonna stop and he is gonna move out of the way. And if I'm not attacking, then he's gonna attack. So let's play this and see what happens. That's so weird. He's not. Let's test this out. Okay. So, I see what the issue is. I am just not too sure how to go about fixing the issue, though. I could say, hmm, the 4.8, no. Let's see. Huh. Looks like what's happening is that my casting is not working. That's weird. This is actually one of the reasons why my battle system isn't working properly on my actual project. And I don't this build just came out actually. Um so maybe let's see. Hmm. This is something I'm gonna have to get fixed ASAP. I'm gonna have to figure this out, and I'm not gonna do this on here. I'm already 25 minutes into this. Um, Sorry for being so quiet. I was deep into thought. Um, that's really weird. This actually is the way it's been done for a very long time, and as you can tell, I'm not getting anything from my cast. Mm, let's go to my player attacking. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I guess I'm gonna be on the Unreal 4 forums trying to figure out why my casting is not working for some reason. Um, and I want to make sure that that is the case. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna say print string. Yeah. Now, unless I set up my attack for something different, which we all saw that it was working, you know, all of this is sound. And this, even though I'm pressing the proper button, is returning false. Uh oh. That time I didn't. Yeah, it's returning false. Let's try this. Which means it's not picking up it's not picking up this attacking thing, so I can't, figure out if it's working or not. Um, so I'll get this figured out. I really can't move forward until I actually find out what's going on with that. But yep, this is all we've done so far in our enemies, and our enemies are able to attack. They're not able to do damage yet. I'll set up damage later, and they are able, and our player is able to attack. Animations haven't been set up. Um, we're having a communication error. Um, they're not so I can't figure out the dodging thing just yet. Um, but yeah, that's where we are right now, and I'm gonna get this figured out, and I'm gonna get back to you guys because once I figure this out, it'll actually help me in my next project. And obviously, I guess they're changing the way things work in 4.8, which is why it might not casting is not working in here. So I guess I'll be finding that out soon. Thank you.